Hey, hello. I know this is only like the 4th video on my channel, but I really wanted to share this with you guys. It's not a fun or a funny video really, but it's something I want to share with you guys because I think it's something that needs to be said, really. And so at the age of 5 I was in my first year of school, and that's when the bullying started, because I was the smallest in my year, or smallest in the school really, and an older kid decided that he was going to pick on me. He kicked me, he hit me, and he pushed me down a hill and threw stones at me. Now I didn't tell anyone because I was young and I thought I was going to be fine. I didn't need to tell anyone. But I got home that evening and I cried, and I worried my parents and I worried my teachers, because I secluded into myself and I hid, and then I was told everything was settled and I believed everything was going to be alright, but it wasn't. The bullying continued and I cried all the time and I lost all my confidence, which caused me to hide and shy away from people, because that affected me growing friendships, and it was horrible to feel so lonely at such a young age. Now I finished primary school, and once again I believed everything was going to be okay because I was older now and I'd grown up and everything was different, but I was proven wrong once again. 2 years into junior school I was horribly bullied by the popular girls because I was the shortest and I was of a rather large size. I did not tell anyone about the verbal or occasional physical bullying until a year later, when it got so bad that I had hated myself and decided that I wasn't worth it anymore, and I started to starve myself. My parents and teachers were the last to know because I didn't want to tell anyone. It was embarrassing to myself. So I told my closest friend, who is still really, really dear to me now, and I love her so very much. My parents only found out when I started to get rather ill because of the lack of food and drink, and my body was protesting of being this empty, really. And this made my life really difficult, as I couldn't do all the fun things everyone else was doing because I didn't have the energy or the strength. This led to me feeling the horrible loneliness that I had felt before when I was bullied in the school before that. Now, after finding out, my teachers and my parents had said to me, oh yeah, they've spoken to the popular people, and I was told that it had been sorted and it was the beginning. I was beginning to become happy again, and I went to a nutritionist and I found out about what my body needed, and I was happy, and this really set off me loving like science and everything like this. And then I started secondary school, and because of my love of like educational things and stuff at this point, I was one of the smarter people in my year. I was still small, I still am small, but I started year 7 and I was slightly on the plumper side. Now 2 girls, let's call them Dory and Eliza just to put in names, decided I was going to be their first victim. Now this was bullying like I had never experienced it before. It drove me to things that were stupid and I regret now, and trust me, they are very regrettable and you should not even consider them. And so I really, really, really regret that time, and I wish I could go back and speak to myself and say, no, don't listen to them. But at the time, I obviously felt that was the only way. And then I found myself my lovely best friend, now more like sister, Sophie. Now Sophie is her real name because she deserves to be known that she is a lovely, lovely person, and I love her so very much because she means the world to me now, because she helped me through everything. So I have decided to tell you my story today, so you know you're not alone out there if you're being bullied, and that there is always better ways than things I shall not mention to do, and it's not the only way. Please talk to people, don't hide away from people. There's always something better to do than hurt yourself or hurt others through it. Now talk to people, tell people. If needs be, contact me on Twitter. I'll leave my @ in the little skirt comments down there. And please, don't be alone in this. We are always here to help. Now, please continue to like and subscribe, and I love you guys. Bye.